Hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. It's a little bit chilly today outside. Still, I think, gonna rain, so I'm wearing my little coat today because I'm a little bit cold. Today is this is our last week of school, which I'm excited but a little sad for. But I've got a couple more social studies lessons for you, and today we're going to talk about voting. I know this is something we talked about in class before, but I thought it would be good to review, especially now that this is an election year, which means we get to vote for, if you're 18 or older in the United States, you get to vote for elected government officials like senators and congressmen and the president and vice president. And also, just to continue our talk about the Black Lives Matter movement and things that are happening around the world right now, voting is one way that you can show how you care about your community and how you vote about issues that affect your community. And this book's going to explain a little bit more. After the video, I would like you to leave me a reply telling me why it is important that you vote. Why is voting important for you and your community? So a reply about that. And I've also am going to attach two more little Raz Kids books that you can read if you want to. The first one is in Espanol and Anglais, and the second one is just in English. But I'll attach those two books so they're just extended reading if you'd like to read more about voting. Okay? All right, I'll go ahead and start our read aloud. This is called I Voted by Mark Shulman and Serge Bloch. Making a choice makes a difference. I'll make this a little bit bigger. Which do you like better? Apples or oranges? Ice cream or cupcakes? Trampolines or swimming pools? Every time you make a choice, you can say that you voted for it. All right. I voted, making a choice. Which do you like better? Apples or oranges? Markers or crayons? Trampolines or swimming pools? Some choices are easy to make. Ice cream or onions? Some are harder to make. Ice cream or cupcakes? Anytime you choose one thing instead of another, you can say that you voted for it. When you're the only one voting, do you want a kiss? Yes or no? You tend to get what you want, but people usually vote together. Imagine you're choosing a classroom pet. I see turtles, I see bunnies. Which one should we get? Everyone will be voting. And the pet you'll all get is the pet that most people voted for. It looks like about 14 people, voted for the bunny, and 2 people voted for the turtle. Most people, it's the pet you get, but even if it's not the one you wanted. So if you want your choice to win, here's what you can do before everyone votes. These are strategies. You can let people know which vote you want. He wants the turtle. You can work with people who want the same thing. You can talk to the people who want something different. Maybe you'll change their mind. Maybe they will change yours. When it's time to vote, you vote. It's simple. Sometimes everyone knows what you choose. Sometimes it's a secret. But everyone's vote must get counted. And the winner is whoever gets the most votes. Maybe your side will win. Hooray! And maybe your side will not. But if you don't vote, you don't get to choose. And your vote might be the one that makes the difference. Win or lose, when everyone follows the rules, voting is fair for everyone. It's the same when grown-ups vote. Grown-ups vote for people who help run our towns, our cities, our states, and our country. They could be mayors, governors, representatives, senators, or even the President of the United States. These people pass the laws that can change the way we live. So this is why we have to choose our leaders carefully, because different leaders want different things. Some will do things you really, really like. Free for kids, welcome. Some will do things you really, really don't. No kids allowed. That's why it's important to choose the leaders we want. So we vote. We vote for candidates. A candidate is someone asking for your vote. Please, I am the best, and I am modest. How do you know which candidate will make the best choices? That is a good question. You listen. You listen to what they talk about. You listen to them give speeches. You read. That's why it's important that we read newspapers and magazines to be educated. You talk to the people you trust. What do you think? Ice cream is good. So people you trust can help us make a decision about our votes. And sometimes you can even ask the candidates yourself. What's your position on ice cream? Yes, it's a very hot topic. When election day finally comes, everyone goes to the nearest voting place. Once you've had your 18th birthday and your name is added to the list of voters, you can vote too. At every voting place, everyone stands in line. Everyone finds their name on the voter list. Everyone votes for a candidate, and someone wins. If you're old enough, it's important to vote. If you're not old enough, you know what to do. Listen, read, talk, ask, and tell someone who is old enough. They can bring you along on election day. And when the voting is done, you might get a sticker. And that sticker will say, I voted. So with everything we've been talking about for the Black Lives Matter movement, talking about racism in the United States, this even connects to our Black History Month and our biographies. When we vote for people that support our views and our opinions, it can help make the world a better and different place. In the 1950s, during the Civil Rights Movement, there were laws that were voted on to make non-discrimination, so that all people could ride the bus, so that all people, black or white or any color, can use the same restrooms. So if you remember, even as early as 60 years ago, people still had to use different modes of transportation. They couldn't go into certain stores. They had to use different restrooms. But when we vote about issues that we care about, we can make a difference. And that is why it's important to vote, especially with everything that's happening in the world right now. It's important that we are educated, that we know what is going on in the world. We read, we talk to others, and so that when it comes time to vote for laws, for senators, for mayors, for council members, and for the president and for the vice president, that we make the best decision possible for ourselves, our fellow humans, and our country. All right, I hope you enjoyed that read aloud. Like I said, there are some additional read alouds. There is Dia de Elecciones in English and Spanish, and I will also include another little read about voting as well that you can read. So remember, leave me a comment about why it's important to vote, and what you can do to make a difference. All right, adios. Hope you have a good day.